Hello. I'm not sure my chat is working, but if it is, say hello and get it started because I can't really tell on my end. My name is Michelle. I'm from my purse strings. You can find me everywhere above. So I went live last night and I went live again. I'm going live again tonight. So I don't usually do evening lives, but I think this is kind of my new jam. I'm kind of liking it. So if you're new to watching this channel, thanks for watching. If you can click the follow button, I do appreciate it. It helps me get more deals for you guys. I do have some really good deals, exclusive deals for you tonight. So that helps. Plus, it makes me feel good. And you'll also be notified when I go live and you'll be able to see things, see my idea lists, shop a little bit better. So I'm going to see if I can say hello in the chat. I'm not sure that I can. It's looking like I can't, but let me see. Let me see. Um, I'm gonna try saying hello. Okay, I think I got it open. All right, so let's see if we see this. All right, if you see this, say hello. And I can't type. I really can't type. Okay, there we go. All right, so I think I'm here. I think it's good. So tonight is sponsored by Trifo. I've been doing a few lives sponsored by them. Their products have become some of my favorite products, so I'm here to share them. Other products are products I've had for years and years. You'll see when I show them to you. They look very used, a lot of them. They're like products I'm grabbing from my kitchen and grabbing from my shower before I go live. That's the way I like to do things. I also hope it doesn't appear. I hope it really shows that I really am authentic in what I show. I'm not one of those live streamers who kind of pulls up the screen and doesn't actually have the products in hand or never use them. These are products, like I said, I use, I recommend, I only talk about things I like. And so that means if you do have a question about anything, please let me know because I'm sure I can answer it. Now I see my chat working. Okay. So a little bit about me too, and then I want to hear about some of you, is that so I'm a full-time content creator now. I used to be a teacher. I used to be a lawyer, lawyer first, then teacher, then what I do now. And my website is lots of health and wellness articles. I'm not a trainer at all. I just really enjoy working out and I'm really into Peloton, which is what a lot of my work is about, product reviews. And then I've been, I've been getting Amazon deliveries since they were a bookstore when I lived in Manhattan. So I don't know if anyone else has gotten it as long as I have, but that's how long I've been ordering from Amazon. All right, so I think I'm going to get started. And yeah, I'm hoping you can see everything and everything's working fine. I'm just going to open my drink, just my sparkling, bubbly water. And so I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to hope when I end this, I'm going to watch the last episode of This Is Us. So I'm getting myself emotionally prepared. If anyone else is watching that tonight, that's heavy on my mind tonight that it's going to be the last episode. So really, it's kind of the only network show I watch, that and Shark Tank. But Shark Tank I watch like in reruns, and I'm watching from like 10 years ago. So anyway, I'm going to get started. And if you don't know who I am again, my name is Michelle, and you can find me, like I said, everywhere at my purse strings. And Trifo is a robotic vacuum company. So I'm going to tell you all about them. And so tonight is all like time savers. So if you're like me, you're always looking for ways to save time. And these are kind of little hacks I've been using for a while, just things that really do help. And if sometimes with a purchase, you wonder if it's worth it, these things really will make your life easier. Guaranteed, my guarantee anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna go into the carousel. Again, if you're new to the carousel is just what you're shopping. So sometimes I'll share my screen if I feel like it's something I want to show you better. I do also have videos of some products. And I'm wondering if people are seeing this on other platforms because I am streaming elsewhere. If you are, let me know because I can't really tell if that's working. Um, so anyway, like I said, and I do have a couple of really good exclusive promo codes. One's an amazing, it's like the best promo code I've gotten. And so I really do like sharing it. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes I'll share the screen if I think it helps you, but I always have these products on hand. Okay, so I think I was saying I've had robot vacuums for, I don't know, at least like 12, more than that, 12 years, 13 years, a long time. And I feel like there's always been something I haven't loved about the robot vacuums I've had, the robotic vacuums. They have gotten better and better over time. And these vacuums I'm showing you today have all the features I've been looking for. As recently as last summer, I had a robot vacuum, an expensive robot vacuum I was using. Um, and if you've seen me before, I may have told the story before because it's very traumatizing to me. But I left my dogs home alone. I was outside at an outdoor concert and I was getting notifications that my vacuum was cleaning and I was super excited. And then I came home, and if anyone's familiar with that Quora or like Reddit story where one of the pets had an accident and it got smeared throughout the house, that was me. So that is not going to happen with Trifo's products. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so I'm going to get started. The first one right here is the Lucy Pet. Okay, so I clicked on in the carousel. And I just always like to pull it up and just make sure if there's any new deals or anything going on with it. So this is kind of the go-to one I've been using. So this is $399.99. And there's an extra $50 off coupon. Okay, so I'm going to show you what makes this vacuum different than other vacuums. Okay, so one thing, this vacuum comes with a roller, like the traditional roller on the bottom, but then you get this insert. So if you can see, oh, hey, Ronan, I remember you. Thanks for joining. I don't know if you watched last week's where I went over some of these products. So this has a flap here, and this does really, you can see my dog's hair here. It's supposed to stop the hair from getting into the actual vacuum. Okay. And if you follow me, I am trying to work on some sort of giveaway with Trifo. So follow me, it's to your advantage. And also, if you sign up below, it tells you everything how to follow and different things. So please keep up with me because I have lots of things to share. Okay, so I like the black and gold. I really do like the black and gold. And so this looks like a regular robot vacuum, except this is very different than my old one. So what this has is right here, this has a camera. If you can see those two little dots. So those cameras, this camera is a 1080 DP camera. So I don't know, when my son was a baby, we had like, I always forget the word, a baby monitor. And the baby monitor was very like grainy. And maybe they've come a long way now, but this is not grainy. This is a really good picture. I have a video I'll show, but it's a really good picture. And so what it does is it uses the camera to avoid obstacles. And it can avoid obstacles down to 1 inch. So that means it could avoid, just a piece of paper, a wire, a cord, okay? Like different things like that. It will avoid it. If your pet has an accident, it will avoid it. It uses the camera as detection. So that's a really cool feature. Besides, it has that bumper, the bumper where it won't like slam into your furniture. It'll just kind of touch your furniture and bounce off. So that's a really cool feature. But the camera is what makes this special. And I did do an obstacle test, and when I unpacked the box, I threw random things everywhere. And my robot is always getting stuck. My old one would always get stuck on my laptop wire. It would also always get stuck on my lamp wires. And then they get stuck in it and you have to pull them out. So that doesn't happen. It hasn't happened yet. I've been using this for a couple of months. This has not happened once. If it were to get stuck, it does speak. And so the female, like this is Lucy. So Lucy has a female voice. She will speak to you. She will send a notification to your app. You get a free app, and she will say she's caught, and she's stuck. There's an obstacle. But that hasn't happened yet. The other thing that's really funny is if you pick it up in the middle and you want to move it somewhere, it asks you nicely to put her down. So that's kind of cool. The camera also allows you to talk to whoever is in the room. So you can talk to your pets, you can talk to your kids. You can use this camera to see your family, your pet members, and you can also speak to them. You can also watch your pets, watch your kids, and then you can even save the screen recordings and even send them to someone, screenshot them. You can do all sorts of things. So it really is cool. And so anyway, I've used it to kind of like see what my son's doing. It also has a motion detector. So I'm going to tell you why, and this is probably like TMI, but there was a time when my daughter was, she's right here, so I'll say it low. There was a time when my daughter was like sleepwalking at night, and I really didn't know what to do to stop her because I was worried she was going to fall down the stairs. And if you've ever experienced that, it's really scary, especially as a parent, to see that happen. And I looked up on Amazon all these different things, and I actually couldn't find anything that worked really well. I didn't have this at the time, and luckily she has like grown out of it. But you can set a motion detector. You put this outside your kid's room, and it'll alert you if there's motion. Plus, I mean, also security if somebody were coming into your house. So really cool features, and plus it cleans. So it has a really strong motor. It has a stronger motor than some of their other versions because this one is the Lucy Pet. It's made for pets. So it has a 4,000 PA motor. I already mentioned the camera, and has also SLAM technology, which means the more you use this, the more it learns your house, learns your apartment. It learns how to map things. And the next time it's just more efficient. So the more you use it, the more you can do that. And people always ask during these live streams, can you schedule it? You can schedule it through the app. You can also schedule it through Alexa, or you can just say to Alexa to turn it on. You can do Google Home too. I just haven't done Google Home. So you can do all those cool things. Trying to think if there's anything I forgot about this. I'll show you what the canister looks like. I don't know what you're supposed to call this, but this is like the reserve where all the pet hair goes. So here's the filter. You just rinse that underwater. Dirt. There's always disgusting dirt that comes in here. So yeah, it talks. You talk through it. It has night vision. I mean, what does this thing not do? And my dogs have not been perfect lately, and this has not made any messes in the house. And Ronan's saying he has one of those. This one's really advanced, and he doesn't have this brand. I have to say, until I started using these, I really have learned so much about this brand. And my son, who's 13, who kind of, he doesn't do much to help clean, but he thinks this is like, he's like, why would you ever use our other one, which was like twice the price of this one? Why would I ever use the other one? Because this one is so much better. And it really has been so great so far. So I'm not just saying that. Again, I wouldn't recommend this if I really didn't believe that this has been working well. I've had no issues. So this is the Lucy Pet. Okay. I'm going to go back to it at the end because this is sponsored by Trifo, but I have lots of other things that are not vacuums. So yeah. And if you have a question, please ask me. So there is a $50 off coupon on that. And then, and the app is really cool too. The other thing I will say with all of these vacuums, if you remember my very first Robotic Vacuum I ever got, it came with these, it was like a big box, and then it came with these like barriers that you put down, and you were supposed to put them if you wanted a room where like it wasn't supposed to go. It was like a no-go barrier, and they were these physical things that almost looked like chargers, if anyone remembers that. Now with these vacuums, you don't need to do that. You just have a no-go zone. You just on the app say, don't go there, and it won't go there. You can also change the suction if you want it to clean, if you want it to clean stronger, different things. So it's really cool. I'm going to show you the next one. And then I'll go back to vacuums at the end if people are jumping in at different times. So anyway, I'm going to just take a sip. Okay. The next one. It's funny. I can see myself on a little delay. It's always kind of funny. All right. So the next one, Ollie. So Ollie, I have a video. This is the newest one I've been using. And I think it probably came out pretty recently. I actually have, if you looked this up on Amazon, you probably would see I did a short video about it. I'm really impressed with this one, especially for the price. And I'm going to show you something else. Okay, so there is, if you see, it's $299.99. Then there's an extra $40 off coupon. Someone who's better at math than me needs to do this. Then I have, this is my exclusive coupon that I feel like is a really good one. It's really good. It's an extra 10% off. Okay. So somebody, maybe Ronan can do the math. I don't know. Math is definitely not my strong suit. So again, it is basically $300, $40 off coupon, and then 10% off. So it's really a great deal. And I have that promo code right there. I also think I can share it right here. I think to make it easier, if anyone's interested, I think I have it saved and I think I can share it. So let me know if this works. Okay. Is everyone seeing that promo code? So if you click through and see it, it's really, really a great deal. So I'm going to show you my video of Ollie. You'll see my dogs too. And you usually would hear them, except I have special technology that blocks them out because they're really, I don't know. I've never had an easy dog. My next dog is a doodle. If anyone has a doodle, they're easy, right? They're like pretty good dogs. I have a rescue who I love, but he's trouble. And I have one who's just a ball of crazy energy. Crazy energy. Okay. So I'm going to show you the Ollie. Hopefully you hear this. Last time everyone heard it, I couldn't hear it, but I'm going to play this. I'm going to remove the promo code for now, but it's still in the cart if you wanted to go through. Okay, so here it is. This is Ollie. This is a robotic vacuum from Trifo. Trifo sent me this product for my review, but all opinions are my own. I'm super excited for this version of the Trifo vacuums. I have two dogs. You will see them in a second. And they are messy. One sheds a lot. The other one just likes to eat and leave crumbs everywhere. So this vacuum is marketed towards pet owners, and I will show you why. One, you get the traditional roller when you buy it, the roller brush, but it also comes with this insert, which is a special pet flap insert, and that will trap the dog hairs before they actually get into the vacuum themselves. You can see it has regular robotic vacuum wheels on the side and this little side brush that's great for getting corners and underneath crevices. If you are a cat owner, you're gonna love this. I don't have cats, but if I did, I would use it. Okay, so this is a special red light to play games with your cat. So that just comes right off. Inside here is also an air freshener. So this attaches right back onto the vacuum, and it has essential oils, and it will freshen your house. And if you have dogs like me, you know you need that. Okay, it also has a camera right here. This camera is a 1080 DP camera, which means it gets a vision of your room as it's cleaning. It can avoid obstacles. So if there was pet feces on the ground, it would avoid that. It will avoid pet toys. It can see and avoid things. And from experience, that's a really great feature. Another thing it has, this camera also works as a security camera or motion detector or a pet camera. So if you are at home, you can use the app and you can speak through this camera to your pet. I'm going to show you some of these features in 1 second. And most of all, it's great at cleaning and really picking up pet hair. It has a HEPA filter and it also has a carbon filter. So again, really great for pet owners, or if you have children, you just want to reduce allergens, this is a great vacuum to get. Okay, I'll stop it there. So you should see one of my dogs there. That's the one that sheds, the white one. He sheds like crazy. It's all over me right now, really, no matter what I do. But I don't have a cat. And I actually looked up because those red lights, I was thinking, can I use that with my dog? And then I guess you're not really supposed to because it makes them a little anxious and I don't know, all these things. But I know cats really like those. And then, so again, that little, the little insert, the air freshener is made from essential oils. And I haven't replaced it yet, but I'm gonna just learn how to do it so I can tell you guys more about it. So really, like, I feel like all those features, it's like for the price, it's really good. And then plus I told you I have that 10% off. So and the clickable, right? Not clippable. I guess it's both. It has that coupon. So that is the Ollie. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put the promo code back up for a few minutes. And then you can add it to your cart. You can save it for later. And that's the Ollie. Okay. The next one is the Emma. And then I'm not just doing vacuums today. I am doing other things. I'm gonna shut the promo code on this one now, but I'll leave it up there. That's only for the Ollie, the one that I have the Ollie promo code. Okay, the next one is Emma. So Emma's more like what I like to think of as more like your traditional. I'll grab it right here. Your traditional robot vacuum. Okay. So let me just grab it here. Okay. And let me just pull it up so I can see if there's anything new. So this is $199.99. And there it's $70 off. So this is like a great, it doesn't, well, it has a really strong motor. It has like a 4,000, which is the same as the Lucy Pet that I showed you. It is good for pet hair and everything. The only thing is it has, it detects obstacles, but it doesn't like Lucy knows what she's detecting. She'll say that was a sock. That was this. So this doesn't do all that. It will detect obstacles. It just doesn't really know what it's avoiding. Here it has the traditional roller brush. So it doesn't have the flap that the Lucy Pet has or the Ollie, because those are specifically made more for pets. This you can use with the app. You could do everything that you can do with the other ones I showed you. And yeah, so this is also a great deal. This is the most affordable of the three. And so you can, all of them are great for pets. This one is not specifically made for pets, but it does a really good job. I've tried all of them on the pet hair. And again, it uses the same app. So, and the more you use it, the more it learns, your home. So this is the Emma right here. Okay. All right. The next item I have is actually another vacuum, but it's not a Trifo vacuum, but I'm going to show this to you. I'm going to get rid of the Ollie, and instead I'm going to put what do I want to put up here? I'll do shop the carousel. Okay. So the next item is from This Works. I think I learned about this from like an Amazon live streamer. And when I got it, I have to be honest, I was thinking like, am I actually going to use this vacuum? Because I have a handheld vacuum. Like, isn't that enough? So this is made for cars. I have it right here. Let me show it to you. Let me just grab it. Okay. So it comes in this case. It says This Works. Um, so it plugs into your cigarette lighter. And if you feel like, oh, my car doesn't have a cigarette lighter, it does. I just did it. I actually had to look in my manual to see where my cigarette lighter is. And you can see there's actual dirt in here. So this plugs into your cigarette lighter. You should keep this in your car. Okay. And then it has, the first time I ever used it, I had a friend coming over and she was about to go into the passenger seat and I have black upholstery and I looked down and there was dog hair everywhere and crumbs. And so I quickly used this and it really does a good job cleaning. It also has these other pieces. This is great for crevices. It's like a long hose. It has another one that I haven't even needed to open yet. It has this. It has like little brushes. It comes with all these pieces. I have a video, so I'm just gonna show you because I feel like I can talk, but I might as well show you what it does. So let me just pull that up right here. So that's great for like car events. It's great for your console. I'm not the best at cleaning my car, and my car's the inside has been so clean. My daughter likes to sit in the back of the car, and while I'm driving, she'll clean the back of the car, and it's quiet. So anyway, I just feel like this is like a time saver if you don't want to go to the car wash, or you just need to clean, but you're like, when am I going to clean? Because I'm in the car. Like you can do it while you're in the car. You can clean your car. So I thought that's pretty cool. Okay. The next item, it's big. It's here. I still have to make a video for this because I don't have one and it would be so much better to show you. But I use this all the time. So this was sent to me by Drive Auto. I have a few things from Drive that I've had on my own. So this is a car trunk organizer, and you may have seen this before. It's honestly one of those things that you probably feel like, do I actually really need this? I went food shopping the other day, and I was able to put pretty much every bag of groceries in here. Um, and then it has the two handles, and then you just carry this into your car. So instead of going back and forth to your car, two, three, four times. You can go once and carry it. It's really sturdy. It doesn't feel heavy when I hold it. And then it collapses flat. So this is from Drive Auto. It's a huge time saver when you go shopping. It's also good when you go to Costco and they don't give you, well, bags or anything. I'm even thinking about a second one in my car. I have another one for my husband's car, but I think two would even be better. So I throw everything in here. It doesn't have to be just groceries, but that really works. So I just go through all my like bags of groceries in and then carry that inside. So that's from Drive Auto. I'm just going to check on the price. And again, if anyone has questions, these are all products I use. It collapses really flat. It also has like little toggles. It does attach to your car so it doesn't rock around. Honestly, I don't even do that part, but you can. So it is $25.99, and then there's an extra 5% off coupon. If you buy more than one product, there's an extra 10%. So I also have like the garbage, the trash bin in my car. I have that also. Okay. So the next, all right, there we go. All right. So let's see what's next. Oh, this is like one of those things. I kind of feel like I wish I invented this. And I'm a huge Shark Tank fan. I don't know if anyone else is. If you are, let me know in the chat. But this was not a Shark Tank product, and there was one that I actually saw. It was an old episode, and that one, those entrepreneurs did not get the deal. I feel like Sock Doc would have gotten the deal. It's a really good product. So let me show it to you. It's right here. Okay, it does come with a hook, and when you buy this, you get two of them. And this I've had for a couple of years. I use it all the time, and it comes in lots of different colors. I'll see if there's anything special going on with it. Okay, so if you ever, it is every color is the same price, and it's 20% off today. Okay, so I really do use this all the time. So what you do is you put a pair of socks together, then you like kind of move the bungee. Then you do the next pair of socks and do the bungee. But honestly, you could put more than even one pair of socks and do that. And then it keeps the socks together. You throw this in the wash. You're supposed to be really organized and do this. I think that's why it gives you the hooks, because you could do this before when you're putting it into the hamper. I don't do that. I do that when I'm like sorting the clothes and I don't want to lose like the pair. And then you throw this in the wash, and then you throw this in the dryer, and then you take it out. And if it's all for one person, I do this to my kids and I say, here are your socks. I don't think they put it away, but I do say, here are your socks. So anyway, this is just a really cool product. It's really simple to use. And it comes with two of these, and I use it, like I said, every time I do laundry. Okay. The next item, where is it? Where is it? I just had it. I think it's in here. Let me see. Yes. Okay. It's not this bag, but I'm going to get to this bag next. Okay. So this is a charger. What do they call it? Like a charging bank for your phone. So you can see actually the LEDs on it. It's reversed right now. I guess I'm being mirrored, but it says 46. So anyway, this comes with a 2-pack. I did a lot of research before I bought this. I bought this around the holidays. This was one of my son's presents. It's $25. This has just such good reviews. I love the fact that it came with two. So I gave him one, and then this one was sitting, and then I figured, well, let me use it. I've been really tired of him when he does have his phone on him, like that it's never charged. So this is kind of like no excuses. It'll charge. I feel like I use this all the time without recharging it. It holds a charge for a really long time. And then I'm going to show you the next product that it works really well with. Okay. So the next product, and it comes with a USB and everything you need. And it's just the size of a phone. It has a little bit of weight to it, but it's not so heavy that you would feel like, why am I carrying this thing around? And when I lived in New York, I just moved from New York to Minneapolis 3 years ago. I used to take the train, like, I used to take the Hudson if anyone lives in New York. I used to take the Hudson line into Manhattan all the time, and I feel like inevitably I would be on my phone and my phone would die on the way somewhere. And then I would have to ask a restaurant to start charging, or I'd ask a friend if they had a charger. So I started using these charging banks and carrying these with me, especially if you don't live in like the suburbs and you can't charge in your car. You kind of need one of these. Um, so anyway, thanks for the follow, Susan. Thank you. And if anyone else is liking what they're listening to, please click the follow button. So I'm going to show you what's really cool with this. Um, so this bag, I love this bag because it's like it's very like vintage, and I do have to find one day. I'll put in my live stream. I think it's like my first day of school, kindergarten. I feel like my bag looked very much like this. Probably wasn't as big, but it looked very much like this. So this bag, it's a backpack, obviously. Um, the side pockets, I will say, are kind of small. That's the drawback. It has a compartment here, and it comes in a few different colors. Oh, let me click on it in the carousel. It has a few. I so I recently went on a girls trip. I put like all my cords here, like when I flew on the plane. I put everything in here. Then it has this pocket, which is just I threw my Kindle, anything, wallet, and everything in here. In the back here, okay, what makes this special is it has, I mean, I guess a lot of backpacks have it now, but I feel like it's kind of essential now that we all do work from wherever. So it has like a laptop protector and then a big deep pocket here. Okay, so the reason why I'm bringing this with this, um, it also has this side pocket. It's a little hard to see, but there's a side inside pocket. Okay, so and then there is a wire. This my USB, my charging bank came with a wire, but this also came with a wire. So I used the one that came with this bag. And it runs through here. You can see my finger. Okay, so it runs through here. So you put the wire through, and then you take your cell phone wire or your device wire and you plug it in here. And so you can stick your phone in here. And then while you're walking around, which is what I did in Seattle, because again, my phone was dying, you can walk around and it will charge your phone. I also did that on the plane. So it charges your phone from here. So you do need a charging bank, and that's why I put those things together. But I feel like this bag's really cute anyway. I just really like it. And then your phone fits in the pocket and you're charging. So I really like that. And oh, time saver, because instead of like waiting in the hotel or waiting in your house for your phone to charge, you could just be like on the go and charging. So I feel like it's kind of like one of those essential things if you don't have a charging bank. So just my opinion. Okay. Next is I feel like if you ever see a live, one of the things I always say is it has to go in the dishwasher. Like it has to go in the dishwasher, whatever I use. And I get really frustrated when things are hard to clean. So I like this. I still want to make a video for this. I have not yet, but this is a strainer. It's a clip-on strainer, and it clips on pretty much like every pot I have. So if you're making pasta, and you just clip this on to the side of the pot, and then you just kind of tip the pot forward, the water strains out, it folds down to nothing, and this goes in the dishwasher. So I like kind of having like as few dishes as possible. So it's almost like doing everything in one pot. It's silicone, and let me just see what's going on with it today. If there's any deals or anything. There's a lot of them out there. When I got this one, I chose it because it had so many ratings. And so this has almost 6,000 reviews. And I've been using it, well, I can tell you, I've been using it for about a year. So, and I use it all the time. It's one of those things that, because I don't want to pull out my big like colander or strainer, I just use this. So another time saver, less to clean. So speaking of cleaning and making things easy, this is my original air fryer that I've had for years and years. If you don't use an air fryer and you're kind of scared of an air fryer, which I feel like a lot of my friends are because they admit it to me, it's honestly the biggest time saver there is. So you can definitely ask me questions about it, but air fryers are basically mini convection ovens. So that means something that might take, and you have to preheat your oven, right? And I do have a convection setting on my oven, but it still takes a really long time. So I always give this example. One of my like favorite things to make when I have guests over is, it's really easy and it's really healthy actually. I do chickpeas. I can use that strainer actually, for putting on a thing of chickpeas. And anyway, you strain out the chickpeas and then you put it in your air fryer. I don't add any oil. And then it used to take in my oven to cook. I'm not kidding. It used to take like close to an hour for it to get like crunchy because I like it to be like those crunchy chickpeas that you buy in the store. Um, so it would take an hour and then I would season it. In the air fryer, it's like 15 minutes and it's done. So I use it all the time. So I actually it was in my dishwasher. Like when I grabbed it, I'll show you. It's probably still wet. I've had this for years. Um, so this is like a traditional like basket air fryer. This is from Ninja. I have a lot of Ninja products. So this is 24% off. I've had it for, yeah, it says I've had it for 3 years. It's 4 quarts. Um, and I mean, I can just tell you everything there is. Okay. So this is what it looks like. The this thing is used and abused. I leave it outside. I leave it on my counter all the time. It's starting to even chip away. I've used it so much. This goes in the dishwasher when you're done. This is like kind of the base. And then this goes in the dishwasher when you're done. Um, that's maybe you shouldn't put the bottom part in, but I do because it's easy. And then here it has a dehydrate setting. So I've actually made like dried mangoes, apple chips, kale chips, which actually my daughter loves these kale chips. So it has air fry, reheat. We do rotisserie chicken in here. Sometimes we reheat it. It's like my husband's favorite way to eat it. I do French toast sticks, like the frozen ones in here. I mean, you name it, I've made it. I've done donuts. Like there's a recipe for donuts. I've used this thing like multiple times a day for the last few years. Okay. So and if it requires oil, I do a little bit of avocado oil spray and sometimes no oil. So that's why people, when they talk about air fryers, it is sort of like a healthier way of eating because you just don't need the oil and it cooks so much faster. Like I can't stress that. I make tofu in here. I make like broccoli in here. I make everything and it comes out the way it would like roasted in your oven. So I can talk about my air fryer all day. And I love it. So that's my air fryer spiel. Okay. Just gonna see last time. Oh, I'm gonna click to the next one. The only thing with this air fryer is I use it so much that I will sometimes put like French fries in there and like frozen chicken nuggets, that kind of thing. I'm a vegetarian, so I eat different than like my family. And a lot of times I'm kind of like waiting for one, for it to be done. Or it gets greasy and dirty and I have to clean it. So I did want a larger one. So I do have this one. I'm going to show it to you. This one's from Geek Chef. It's big enough. It's on my countertop right now. It's big enough that you can actually put like a frozen pizza in it. And this one, I mean, you'll see in the video, it has settings where it has, I use it as my toaster. It can hold 6 slices of bread. So this is like my new toaster, like oven. So it has a toaster setting. It has an air fry setting. It has a basket setting. It's not as easy to clean as my Ninja. That's the only drawback, I will say. But other than that, I've been using it all the time. So I'm going to show it to you. Again, this is on my countertop. And you'll see the size of it. It's large. And then the different functions are warm broil, toast, bake, and air fry. So this is really, multi-purpose for cooking. So here's a closer look. This is the timer dial, the temperature, the function, and the toast darkness. Close the door. And it does come with a 1-year warranty. Okay, so there it is. If you want to watch the full video, I do like an unboxing and everything. You can watch that on my storefront. So every live streamer has a storefront. So the storefront would be like amazon.com/shop/my purse strings. So that's what that is if you want to watch the full video. But I do have that. And yeah, I use that every day, every morning. I eat the same breakfast every morning. And it goes in the toaster. So sorry, my chair is like super squeaky. So anyway, that is from Geek Chef. And there's usually, not always, but a lot of times when I do these lives, I find that there's a special on it. So I always encourage you to click through on the carousel too, because you see one price and then there could be another price. So it is on sale for 144.49. A lot of times I see it for 169.99 or even higher. So that is a good price. And has a lot of reviews. So I've been really happy with it. Okay. Um, Next is I'm going away from the air fryers. Oh, okay. So this is like one of my favorite things ever. I actually have a blog post on it. If you go on top, um, you can search. I actually have a whole blog post about it just because I loved it. It wasn't like a sponsored post. I just wanted to write about it. So my husband got this for me last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. It's my birthday weekend this weekend. So it was around my birthday. I think it was 2 years ago. And I was really impressed that he found this. So if you know the Arrow Garden, it's very similar to the Arrow Garden. My best friend has an Arrow Garden. But when I speak to her, the Arrow Garden has like it has like a lot more maintenance involved. Like you have to do things. Okay. So if you want to grow herbs or you want to grow plants and you don't want to do anything, you just want to have them live and survive, which they've never done outside when I've tried herb gardens. I don't know why. I either always underwater them or overwater them. But if you want them to survive, get this thing because I use it all the time. And this is the reason I'm saying it's a time saver is I don't actually have to say, oh, we need to pick up some basil because we grow so many. Basil is our favorite. We have a lot of basil growing. We grow chives. You can even do flowers. I have a couple of pods here to show you. And I also linked to some but I didn't bring the whole thing because it's in my kitchen. I also love that it's like a burst of like bright light in the morning. It just feels like sunshine and happy. And I do live in Minnesota now, and I need like sunshine and happiness in my life. And so it has this LED light, and literally the only thing you do is you add water. Like once a month, you look, and the level will show you if it's low about once a month, and then that's it. So you put these pods in. I do have a video. I'll show you that too, it's just because it's helpful to see it in action. Okay. So here it is. In my opinion, it's better than the Arrow Garden. Okay. And now I just clicked the pods. I did have them out before, but I'm not showing them. The pods are they remind me like of a Keurig. You just put it in. It's like smart soil. Again, like I said, I have a whole post all about it. Um, and so my favorite things to grow are like basil, chives, different things. We've tried the tomatoes. It didn't work. It didn't work so well. There's like lettuce. I feel like the herbs are the best ones. And so you put these pods in and you keep that little, I don't know if you saw, there's like that clear dome. You put that dome on, and then within days, it starts sprouting. And then within days, it's like a plant. So it's really great. One of my favorite things ever. And we buy our replacement pods all the time from Amazon. So we're constantly buying them. They do last though for like 2-3 months. And they do say you can even like bring it outside when you're done. We haven't done that, but you can. All right. So next in the carousel. All right. And how's everyone doing? I'm talking a lot, but I'm going to take a little breather for a second. Okay. So normally I am the one who drives my son to guitar lessons, but then I had scheduled this live. So my husband's taking him. When I go to guitar lessons, it's a whole half hour sitting in the car. And so to save time, I always do work. And I used to do work just like on my lap I would bring my laptop and everything. And again, this is a product I think I discovered during someone else's live stream, and I bought it and I figured, well, I'll try it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I really like love it and use it all the time. Let me just grab it. I'm going to show it to you. Okay. Oh, and here are the pods that I was talking about before. So here are some of the pods I had. So this is chives, and this is moss rose, which is just like a pretty flower. Okay, so I'll show you what this is. I have eaten actually a meal on this because there's sometimes I go and I haven't eaten dinner yet. So if you want to use it as a meal, this is attaches to your steering wheel. If you want to use it, oh, this way because it has the cup holder. If you want to use it as a lap desk on your car, it attaches to your steering wheel. I'm going to just show you the image. I use it more than I should. Like, and I probably should do something else other than working sometimes, but I find I'm always working. So here it is. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Um, and yeah, it's like a simple product, but I really love it. And let's see what's going on with it. This is the one I have, Labonger. It is 12.97, and it comes in lots of, definitely did not come in all these colors when I got it. Now it comes in all these fun colors. So yeah, it does. I move my seat back a little bit and then I give myself some room and it actually works really well. So so that's from Labonger. Okay, let me get rid of that. Okay, there we go. All right. Um, next, and then I'm gonna go back to the vacuums if anyone hasn't seen the vacuums yet. This is this product is the Stealth Core Trainer, and again, I don't think I have a dedicated like post on this yet, but I should because I really do love it. I've had it for at least 2.5 years, maybe 3 years, and I think I first saw it like it showed up in my social media feed. I'm also a part of their Facebook group. It is like the most supportive Facebook group. All right, so I'm going to show you why I love this thing and why it's great if you're like short on time. Okay. So I do work out and I still feel like this is way harder than a regular workout a lot of times. The company tells you you can use this as little as 1 to 3 minutes per day. And there are plenty of people on these Facebook groups who actually have been using this and have seen like major results. Either they've never worked out or they've just been trying to, tone. So, what I love about this, okay, so this is the bottom, this is like the bevel that moves around. And if you think, well, this is just like a regular, like, plank board, it's not. This is cushiony here. Um, I don't know what it is about it that makes it so much more like effective. Um, and so I did have a video at some point, but I don't think I have it here today. But what you do is you put your phone here, okay? You put your phone and you can put your phone vertically or horizontally. When you buy this, it comes with a free app. The app includes, I think it's 4 games. It might be 6 games. And I've upgraded to the premium games, but honestly, you don't need to. Although that's not very expensive to do. And then I think this is a good one to share my screen. Let me see if I can share my screen. And I really do have to make a video on this. Okay, so let me click through and I'll show you. Something happened weird too. You're gonna see where it says it can't deliver to me. It can deliver to me. I changed my home address to Whole Foods, and now every time I try to get something, it says it's not available. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here just so you can see this. And then I'll start like moving down. Okay, you should be able to see both. Are we able to see both? Yes. Okay. So here, I'm going to scroll down for a minute. Okay, and I wanted to show you here. So you're working your obliques, you're working like everything. It tilts, you're going forward, you're going back. There's even things other than planks to do. But then it has, well, this is just showing the planks. Then it has these really cool games. This is what I wanted to show you. So speed gliding is my favorite. And so it's hang gliding. That's what it is. So when you're like going, you're trying to avoid like trees. You're trying to like go up and down and avoid obstacles. It's my favorite one. And then there's a lot of them that are very like 80s video games. That's like the best way to describe them. So they kind of remind you of like asteroids and all these different things. They're really fun. They just have also a regular plank timer. My husband uses it just to do a plank, which I feel like, yeah, you could, but you don't really need to do that. And so I find the games really fun. They're fun. They're like really fun. And if you have kids who want to like work out and they don't even know what to do, like this would be a fun way. So you buy the core trainer, comes with the app. And like I said, it's like the most supportive group ever. The coach who runs it is like always coming up with like new exercises to do. When I travel, I like try, if it's locally, I try to stick that in the trunk and bring it because I just think it's fun. And it makes, I should use it every day. I don't use it every day, but whenever I use it, I get really into it. So that is the Self Core Trainer. Okay. Next item. Okay. I don't know where I would be without my dry shampoo. When I was younger, I'd wash my hair every day. I don't wash my hair every day. And Anyway, I work out pretty much every day, and I don't wash my hair every day. This is from Living Proof. There's two sizes, so if you feel like this one's kind of expensive, there's also a smaller one. I will say this lasts forever, so I can even do it now. You just spray. I like to like spray my roots, and you can see it doesn't even come in like white. I've used some that like leave like flakes. This is the one I always go back to. It smells really good. Whenever I use it, my daughter tells me my hair smells good. And then you just kind of let it sit for 30 seconds. You kind of rub it in. Um, Even my husband said at like work, people like men were using this. It's not just for women. And it just kind of makes you feel like clean and refreshed. So this is from Living Proof. This is like always the one I go back to. And like I said, it lasts. I use it all the time, and I don't buy it. I probably buy it once a year, if that. And I do use it a lot. There is a smaller size, but this is the one I recommend. So I've tried a bunch. I don't like them. This is the one I like. So that's from Living Proof. All right, the next one's kind of gross, but I do want to tell you. So I was really excited. The last week, I've had like a high school intern help me. It's so nice having help. I don't know. It's really been really like nice. And so she the other day asked me where the bathroom was, and I was like, "Oh, my bathroom." So anyway, I'll just show you. I'm not going to demonstrate, but if you don't have this, get it. It takes 2 seconds to clean your toilets. So it has all the refills. I actually do the refills on Subscribe and Save from Amazon. So I have boxes and boxes of these always ready to go. And you just take the little stick, you clean your toilet, throw it out when you're done. Sometimes I try to get 2 or 3 toilets out of it. I know it's toilets, and I'm talking about this on a live, not the most appealing thing, but I got to say, if you need to clean your toilet easily, this is what I recommend. And let's see. And it's like it's like under $9, and it has about 46,000 reviews. So that is my tip for quick cleaning, is get that Clorox. Okay. I'm going to go to the next thing. I'm actually going to go back if you're just jumping on now, because some people might just be jumping on. And if you've seen this before, just hang tight. I'm going to go through some other products, and thank you for hanging tight. But today is sponsored by Trifo. So I do want to remind everyone who Trifo is. I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay. So Trifo is, it's a robot vacuum company. I've had lots of robot vacuums, but these robot vacuums have some really cool features that mine never did. I always tell the same story, and it involves poop and a dog and me coming home to a mess. See, it goes, what a nice segue. I was just talking about toilets. See, it all comes together. Anyway, it's just not a good situation. But I do remember even my kids were babies. They would leave pacifiers, and just even me, my laptop wires always getting stuck in my robot vacuums. Now I've been using Trifo's products for a while. The difference is it has these cameras. Okay, I'll show you the Ollie. That's the one today that has 10% off. I have an exclusive 10% off coupon. I'm going to put that coupon up. I'm going to go show you the Ollie. There's a few other ones, but the Ollie is really cool. And then once I go through the Ollie, then I can go through the other ones and show you. But this one is like a great deal. So it's $299, $299.99. And then there's a clippable coupon. I'm trying to remember what it's for. It is for, let's just see. Am I on the right one? Yes, I'm on the right one. Ollie's Gold. And there's a $40 off coupon. Ollie has a male voice when he talks to you to tell you if he's like stuck or anything. And then I'm just going to quickly show you this video. If you saw it before, I don't know, just go stretch for a second. And if you're still watching, thank you. But I'm going to show you the video right now from Ollie. This is Ollie. This is a robotic vacuum from Trifo. Trifo sent me this product for my review, but all opinions are my own. I'm super excited for this version of the Trifo vacuums. I have 2 dogs. You will see them in a second. And they are messy. One sheds a lot. The other one just likes to eat and leave crumbs everywhere. So this vacuum is marketed towards pet owners, and I will show you why. One, you get the traditional roller when you buy it, the roller brush, but it also comes with this insert, which is a special pet flap insert, and that will trap the dog hairs before they actually get into the vacuum themselves. You can see it has regular robotic vacuum wheels on the side and this little side brush that's great for getting corners and underneath crevices. If you are a cat owner, you're gonna love this. I don't have cats, but if I did, I would use it. Okay, so this is a special red light to play games with your cat. So that just comes right off. Inside here is also an air freshener. So this attaches right back onto the vacuum, and it has essential oils, and it will freshen your house. And if you have dogs like me, you know you need that. Okay, it also has a camera right here. This camera is a 1080 DP camera, which means it gets a vision of your room as it's cleaning. It can avoid obstacles. So if there was pet feces on the ground, it would avoid that. It will avoid pet toys. It can see and avoid things. And from experience, that's a really great feature. Another thing it has, this camera also works as a security camera or motion detector or a pet camera. So if you are at home, you can use the app and you can speak through this camera to your pet. I'm going to show you some of these features in 1 second. And most of all, it's great at cleaning and really picking up pet hair. It has a HEPA filter and it also has a carbon filter. So again, really great for pet owners, or if you have children, you just want to reduce allergens, this is a great vacuum to get. Okay, so that's the Ollie. Do you guys see the promo code on there? I'm hoping you do. Let me see if I see it on my end. Do we see it? Yeah. Okay. So that Ollie is 10% off. And so yeah, so it has this essential oil like attachment, which is really cool. And it really is built for like pet owners. And the fact that it has the HEPA filter and it has the carbon filter, it's a really cool vacuum. So the Emma right here is, I'm going to take off the promo code for that. That's more like your traditional robot vacuum. It's still great. It has a great price point right now. So if you click through and you want to see how much that is, really great. And it's $199. And then there's a $70 off coupon. So it still has a really strong motor, not as strong as the Ollie, but it is really a good camera. It does detect obstacles. It doesn't detect it as well as the Lucy Pet, which I'm going to show you right now. And this is the Lucy Pet right here. I showed that earlier. The Lucy Pet. And if you want to go on my storefront, I have videos for a lot of these. So it's amazon.com/shop/mypursestrings. And that also comes with like the pet flap, the Lucy. It detects obstacles down to 1 inch. I've never had it get stuck yet since I've used it. So it's been really cool. It has the SLAM technology where it learns your house. It works with Alexa. It works with Google Home. I mean, it's really well made. I only talk about products I really do enjoy using. And I wouldn't want to recommend something I don't like. And I really do like these. So, all right. So that is from Trifo. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Okay. This, I'm going now next in the carousel. This is another Shark Tank product. So wad free, if anyone, I don't think I saw this episode. I have to watch it. So wad free, I actually pulled this out the other day because I was like, oh, I forgot I have this. I haven't used it in a while. I was washing like a fitted bed sheet and it was just drying and drying, getting tangled within itself over and over again. So this is from Wadfree. You do have to watch the video to see how it goes because it's not so intuitive. This is the back of it. But it is, once you use it, you're like, oh, yeah, okay. I think a lot of people made the mistake I did. So it comes with 2 of these. You put the 4 corners of your sheet, and it comes, like I said, it comes with 2, so you can do 2 at a time. You just basically put the corner of your sheet through here, through here, through here, through here, and it stops your sheets from getting tangled within each other, which saves time and saves energy in your dryer because you're not like endlessly washing the same outside and not getting to the inside of the sheets. So yeah, it's a really cool product. I actually don't know if it was on Shark Tank, but does anyone know, did they get a deal? I don't know. If you know, let me know because I definitely did not see this episode because I would have remembered. Um, and yeah, so it did work. It's really, and it's so simple. It's really simple. I just had to get a new washing machine this week, so I'm like overloaded with wash. But I really do like my new one. It fits so much more. So that made my week. And thanks for the follow. Oh, how am I going to say this? Adisputent? I totally messed that up, but thank you. I can't see it. I'm sure if it was written as a real name, I would get it. It's little, but thank you for the follow. So I really do appreciate it. But this is a Shark Tank product. I'm going to show another Shark Tank product in a minute. Um, this is something that I think showed up on like maybe like I'm not really on TikTok much. My daughter's on TikTok and then she'll tell me and show me products. I don't know how I found this product. And I bought it. Um, and I feel like everyone in my family's noticed it and been like noticed how organized I am. And it does, I just bought it last month. It does save time. It's not cheap. It's $39.99. Um, but I'm going to show you. I had for my spices, I had them like on tiers in my cabinet. And I feel like every time I was looking for a spice, I'd pull them all out and then I'd like put them all back. And it would just take so long to find what I needed. I haven't put the labels on yet. It does come with labels, but I'm going to show you how cool this is. I have images. You could just see what it looks like in my cabinet. Let me just pull this up. Okay, so here it is. If you can you see that? Um, and then, so that's in my cabinet. That's all the spices. And then if you look at this right here, my husband actually said, "Oh, that'd be really cool if it pulled down." And I said, "Oh, it does pull down." So there's 3 racks of that. So it holds 24, I think it's 24 spices. Is that right? Maybe it's less than 24. 24. Um, and then it does come with labels. I didn't put the labels on because I don't know. I feel like a lot of times I'm coming up with like new spices and different things and I can't guarantee that that spice is going to stay there forever, but it has made my cabinet so much more organized and to me being organized is the same thing as like more time in your life. Um and I'm not naturally organized. I really have to like work for it because um I don't know, it's a lot. And then plus now that I do all these Amazon lives, I have so many products that I'm always like showing all the time. I just pulled this bookcase up from my basement just to get some things off the floor. I'm working hard to be organized. But that is that spice rack from Utopia. I have a bunch of things from Utopia. They're like all women owned brands. I have their lid organizer. I have like a Lazy Susan. Is that what you still call it? I don't know if that's like politically correct anymore. Lazy Susan. I have that. I have a lot of their products and they're really well made. I really like them. Oh, this also, I bought this and I was like, do I really need this? I don't know. It was one of those purchases. Do I really need it? And I have to say, once you get in the hang of it, if anyone's ever worked in a store like the Gap or just a store, a clothing store, I actually never have. I've had a lot of weird jobs. Not that that's weird, but I've had a lot of like I didn't have always like traditional jobs like that. Um, Oh, Susie. No, Susie finds the lazy Susan offensive. I know. I feel like it probably is. Susie, you're not lazy. I promise. But you do a really good job of organizing, and I bet you're organized. And like you try to serve everyone. I don't know. Just don't be too giving. Anyway, so thanks for watching. And Susie, you can tell, is also a live streamer, and you can see that because she has a blue check. So I always invite live streamers because I love jumping on um, other people's shows. And so if they're on here, I definitely encourage them to put their storefront. Okay. So Lazy Susan, do that, please. All right. So let me close out the Utopia. Now I lost my train of thought. All right. Folding clothes. So I do have such a backload of clothing to fold. And I have to say, this is like the most fun thing ever. I'm trying to convince my kids it's fun. I'm grabbing this. Use my reach. Okay, so if you've never used this before, um, you're gonna say, "Does it actually save time?" It actually saves time. Once you get in the hang of this, okay, so you put this on top of whatever. I have it on top of my dryer, okay, and you put a shirt down. I usually do it like down, and then you fold, and then you fold, and then you open and you open. I really have to make a video on this because I'm not doing it justice. And then you fold it down. And then you have a shirt that is perfectly, and you can use it for pants too. It's like perfect. It's perfect. It's and then you can you just fold it flat. All your shirts are the same size. And yeah, you just stack them up. And I don't know. I haven't been getting the compliments I think I deserve lately. I don't think my family's giving me the kudos that I deserve with everything being so nicely folded. But this is like such a time saver and it takes 2 seconds, way quicker than folding laundry. And I thought I folded like, I don't know, I was really careful before. Um, and Susie said she's following me and I follow you too. I know I do. Um, you haven't tried what yet? I heard of these. Is it the laundry thing? It really is one of those things that you buy and you're like, "Come on, do I need another thing?" You got to use it. I love it. It's like I actually kind of like one morning was like, I'm kind of excited to fold laundry. I know it's kind of sad. It is. It's sad. All right. Um, next is I've been a big fan of Kitsch for a really long time. Um, and so I have a lot of their products. I also gift a lot of their products. It's one of my like kind of gifting things, like Mother's Day, whatever. So this looks like a regular like scrunchie. I have so many of these. I actually took one out for the live and then realized I had another one down here. Sometimes I wear it during the day, but generally I don't. I have really a lot of hair. In fact, the last time I went and got my hair cut, he like thinned it out for me because it's a lot. It's a lot. So anyway, these scrunchies, you can put this in when your hair is damp and you can put it on top of your head like a messy bun and you can walk around the house for an hour, you can sleep in it, and it helps to dry your hair so much faster than just letting it air dry. And then it usually makes like nice waves too. So these are great. If you read the reviews, I mean, it has almost 10,000 reviews. And then, I mean, Kitsch is just very like well known. It's just a great company. So I recommend that. Yeah, the folding thing. I know it's Susie, you're gonna be like, I don't need this. And then you're gonna start folding laundry and you're gonna be like, this is so fun and everything's so organized. I think you're gonna like it. So besides this from Kitsch, I have a lot of these and I've been buying these for a while. Let me just close this out. Okay. So here, this is the microfiber wrap. And I actually have a video. I think it's on my storefront. No, it's not on my storefront. It's somewhere else. I have a blog post where I write about, I did buy a Dyson, but my blog is my purse string. So I'm always trying to find ways to save money. So I wrote about how to save money to buy a Dyson Air Wrap, which I did and I love. Um, and I'm wearing one of these in my actual video for a lot of it. So very flattering. No, so I put this on and you wrap it on top and then it has this button on the bottom and it has elastic on the bottom. So am I going to do it? Okay, I'm not really going to do it, but you would wrap it. You would wrap all your hair. Okay, I'm not going to do that. And then there's this little elastic that goes on the bottom. So it like really keeps it tight. So between this and this, my hair dries so much faster, so much faster. So anything to save me time is worth it. Speaking of hair, I'll just go to the next. For many years, and again, I even have another post about this because I didn't want to spend the money on a Dyson. I did find a way to really, if you read my article, to really save a lot of money. But I've been using the Revlon for years, and I still use the Revlon. I'm just looking where I put it, right here. And I feel like I've convinced so many of my friends and family to get the Revlon. One step, don't be scared if it says volumizer, because like I said, I try to thin my hair out and I don't want a lot of volume. If you do, I'm sure you can get it. So I feel like when I see friends, they're always like reminding me that I told them about the Revlon. I've used it for a really long time. When I first wrote my article, I think it had, I don't know, maybe like 30,000 reviews. I think the last time I checked, it has like 300,000 reviews. So this really does work. You wanna put a heat protectant on your hair? Absolutely, because I feel like anyone who has issues, that's like the first thing people ask is, "Do you put a heat protectant?" You wanna put your hair in sections as you dry it, and you wanna dry your roots. So you even can let it air dry. You can use those towels I just showed you and let it air dry for a bit, and then you go through piece by piece. It heats up. It does get hot, but I actually need a lot of heat for my hair. I need a lot of heat. So for me, I put it really high. Then I just traveled with a friend of mine. I'm just going to check on the price. I'm also going to close up all these crazy tabs. Um, okay, so let me just close some of these out. Susie, did you put your storefront? I don't know if you did. So put it if you're still watching. Um, Okay, so here, when I first wrote my article, it was definitely way more money than this because that was in the title, my original title. But it has, yeah, it has about like 300,000 reviews almost. So then I was traveling with my friend a couple of weeks ago, and she got the new Revlon, the Revlon 2.0. So I'm gonna link to that right now. And if you haven't tried that one, that I mean, it is an improvement. So what it has, the gist of it is that it has everything that this Revlon has, um, but it has three settings. So it has low, medium, and hot, where the this one does not. This is just like low or hot. The newer Revlon also the top comes off, so you can travel with it. And she did. It took up like no space because the whole top comes off. So and then it's a different brush design. So it's supposed to get closer to your roots. So that's the improved Revlon. Um, I watched her do it on her hair. I didn't try it out, but I did see it. So I know the difference between these two. And my daughter uses this. This is another thing. My hair usually, if I really am not great at drying my hair straight, um, or even like curling the ends. This and other devices like this are the only way I can really do my hair. And it saves so much time. I can dry my hair from start to finish in like 15 minutes, where it usually will take me like 45. And I'm the person in the hair salon where they usually bring a second person to help with my hair. You might not be able to tell now because I did get it thinned out, but I have a lot of hair. So that is the Revlon. Let me see. Is there anything? There's just one more product, and then I'm going to go back to anyone who's just jumping on. Okay, if you see a little theme here, this is Shark Tank. Okay, another Shark Tank product. I'm a little obsessed, but I'm really going to be watching This Is Us soon, and I'm really going to be sad. So maybe people have jumped off already to watch. Okay, but I love the Scrub Daddy. It This looks a little gray because I'm using it. I did a self clean on my oven last night, and then right before this live, I decided, well, I'm going to use this to clean. Okay, so this has this paste here. So you dampen it. And I will say, some people will say like this stays dirty. Just when you're done, just take a paper towel and dry it off. Um, and then you don't want to store like a wet thing on top of it. So this is actually, sorry, I call this the Scrub Daddy. Now I feel like Scrub Daddy is taking offense. This is Scrub Mommy. Okay, this is the Scrub Mommy. And so it comes with it. And then it does a really good job. I'm going to show you. I mean, I showed you toilet cleaner before, so now I can show you this. I just wiped down the inside of my oven. Okay. This was, I used the scrub, I used the paste, and then I use this, and can you see like all this disgustingness that just came out? I mean, and I have multiple ones like this. So it really does work. You can use this on really anything. It's natural cleansing. I'm going to tell you what they say. You can use it on ovens, stovetops, washers, dryers, granite, toilets. I guess that's my thing. Toilets, chrome, pots and pans. You can use it on anything, shower, sink. I mean, anything you clean, you can use this. And this was like the most successful Shark Tank product ever. I can talk about Shark Tank. I think I'm going to do a Shark Tank live. So follow me if you're interested in that, because that would be a great live to do. And I have way too many other products. So I'm just going to just I'll go through a few of my favorites, and then I like to do that at the end. And then this kind of auto populates at the end. You can watch it on my page. And so you'll be able to see that. So, I mean, it's hard to pick my favorites. All right. I'll pick some of my favorites because these are things I really do like use all the time. All right, Revlon has always had like a near and dear place in my heart. It's right there. Um, the new folding laundry thing, Susie, is one of my favorites. It's like it's I don't know, it's kind of pathetic, but it's one of my favorites. Um, All right, I'm going through just trying to pick my favorites. Living Proof Dry Shampoo. I like live for that stuff. This is super fun, my super fun workout, the Stealth. This I wish I didn't use so much, but I can't stop working. So I'm sitting in my car doing work and I this thing is amazing. It just gives me like better posture. Click and Grow, my husband did really well. Hey, Alan. Um, Alan was talking about a one-room schoolhouse last night, which is really cool. All right, I'm gonna get off topic. I'm just ending Alan. Um, but you can just see some of my things. This Ninja I've used and abused. I mean, seriously, my air fryer. If you have questions about an air fryer, I'll put my email up because you can always reach out to me, or you can just find me up, find me above, and reach out to me. This laptop case, it's I don't know why I'm calling it a laptop case. It's a backpack, but I like to keep my charger in there. Um, and it charges my phone. So definitely click through. It charges you need to buy a bank and then you use the bag and then you can charge your phone while you're using a backpack. So super cool. All right, I'm picking my favorites. So many different things. All right. This vacuum is really cool, the car vacuum. I mean, a lot of these. And then to make it easier for you, instead of like, you can watch my live stream again and again, but I also create idea lists. So you should be able to find an idea list with all these products. So it'll be called like time saving. The Ollie. So again, I don't think I've shown you the Ollie in person. Okay, but the Ollie does have a 10% off coupon, but it has more than 10%. It's like really a crazy deal. So I feel like if you're thinking about getting it, I kind of feel like I would just get it now because I don't know my exclusive code. I don't know how long I have it for, but I do have an exclusive 10% off. So I'm going to put the promo up. This is 40. So it's $299. And Alan, are you good at math? It's $299.99. It's like $300. There's a $40 off coupon. And then I have a clickable 10% promo code. So use that promo. It's not clickable. It's a promo code. You have to enter it. I have a promo code for this. So the Ollie, what makes it special is that it has, I'm just going to see if I can see myself in the camera. Okay. It has this special flap. It also comes with like a traditional roller. It always has the side thing, which is really good at getting edges. This is a robot vacuum. Um, it has here, if you have a cat, you can play like a red light game, but inside here is also an essential oil. So as it's cleaning, it has like a little almost looks like a little waxy essential oil inside. You can use that. And that comes off if you don't want that. This, though, is really made for pet owners because it has a HEPA filter and it also has a charcoal filter. So those things together really do help fight allergies, even if you don't have a pet. It works with Alexa. I've only used it with Alexa, but it does work apparently with Google Home. It has the app. You could do no-go zones. And then the best thing ever here is, let me just show you. Okay, is the camera. Oh, thank you, Alan. So it's 230 plus tax at checkout. That's right? Okay, thank you. And so it has this camera. And did you do that in your head? Probably. So it has this camera, it has night vision, and you can also speak through the app. So I can talk to my dogs through this. And let's say they're being particularly naughty, not that my dogs would be, but yes, they're really naughty. Okay. So if they're just getting into trouble and I'm like, I want to see which dog is the one who chewed up my chair, you can watch the video. Um, you can you can do motion detecting, you can save videos, you can do screenshots, you can use this to talk to your kids. So anyway, it's really, really cool. And it has the slam technology. The more you use it, the more it learns your home. So that's the Ollie, which is made for pets. And then I'll take the promo code off because that only applies to the Ollie. And then here's the Lucy Pet, which I showed earlier, which is similar. It has that flap. It also has the camera. It has obstacle detection. So it uses the camera to avoid obstacles. I have to tell the story of when I came home and my dogs had an accident and it spread it through the whole first floor. That wouldn't happen. I have to say, since I've been using the Trifo vacuums with the cameras, it has not gotten caught on a laptop wire. It has not gotten caught on a lamp wire. It's not gotten caught on a piece of paper. Like any of those little things, the chargers that get all chewed up, it just avoids it. So it does a really good job cleaning. I do have some videos if you want to go to my storefront and watch them. Or if you go to the product pages, you might see them, but definitely go to my storefront and see that. And then there's the Emma, which is just more, I like to think of it as like more like the traditional um, vacuum. So this is the Emma. She also has the slam technology. Let me just click on the right one here. Did I here? So here's Emma. Is that Emma? No. Yes, I'm getting confused because they all say robot one. No, this is Emma. I have to like look at like what color they are to figure out what they are on the carousel. But that is the Emma. And the Emma is definitely on sale. It's $199, $70 off coupon. So if you're thinking about getting a robot vacuum, I mean, this is really a great price. And it's still a strong motor. It's really easy to empty. It doesn't get stuck under furniture. I mean, I've really been happy with these. They're all great with pets, but if you are a pet owner, you probably do want to consider the Ollie or the Lucy Pet, in my opinion. Okay, so I think that might be it. And they run for over almost 2 hours. I think this might be it for tonight. So again, if you're not following, now's your chance. Click the follow button. I know Alan and I know Susie are following, and some other people joined today. So click the follow button if you like what this is. I'm not going to go live. Okay, so I think I told the story when Alan was on last time, but I have like a lot of out of town friends and family coming this week. And I live in Minnesota now, but I'm a New Yorker. I've lived in New York my whole life. I'm usually sitting with an I Love New York mug. And my friends have not been here ever to Minnesota. Right outside of Minneapolis. So they're all excited. So I'm hosting everyone. So even tonight, I have to like clean and get ready because I have all my best friends and family coming. So I'm really excited. So I'm not going to be working this weekend, and it's a holiday weekend. So but I am going to go live next week, and I have to see exactly when. So I might not go live for like another week. So if you like follow, thank you, Holistic Chick. I love your name. And so if you do follow and you're like, where is this person? I followed her and I haven't seen her in a week. I'm not going to be going live for a week, but I might be doing some short videos, but I probably won't be doing much other than like cleaning my house and folding my laundry with my cool laundry thing and doing all that. So, but I hope everyone has a really good Memorial Day weekend. You're putting flags out. Yes, Memorial Day. Right. It's not just about barbecues. So thank you, Ellen. That's really nice. Um, so I hope you have a nice Memorial Day weekend. I hope the weather holds up. I hope I see you again. Thank you to everyone who followed me tonight. If you do have questions, you can reach out to me. So that's how you can reach out to me. And if you're confused how to follow and different things, I do make it easy because people are always asking the same questions. It's kind of like frequently asked questions up here, mypurstrings.com/live. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to sign off and I'm going to watch This Is Us and cry my eyes out. So have a good night and I will see you soon.